We have two great panelists today, and we're going to talk about how to navigate the bear market. So here I will leave you with my great co-founder, Lubica Kostalova, and she will be moderating this panel with Spicy Bruno and Artur Lourenco. So aquí los voy a dejar con mi increíble co-founder, Lubica Kostalova. Ella va a estar moderando este panel con Bruno de ChiliBangs y Artur de Non-Fungible Agency y van a estar conversando sobre cómo navegar en un bear market. Así que adelante, Lubica.
So, yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for our lovely speakers, to joining this panel. And yeah, it's like we are, all in the same boat if it comes to the bear market, and it's a discussion of everyone at the moment. And yeah, we're curious to know how to survive, like how to start a community, how to maintain, or if you have a project and you struggle, how to maintain this year or next year. Hopefully next year will be a bull market. That's what we all hoping. But yeah, like my question is to share the ideas, how to navigate the market, and yeah, share the experience. So I would love to introduce, Bruno. Bruno is from Lisbon, and thank you for coming. And Bruno created a great community called ChiliBangs. Do you want to give us a little bit, introduction?
Yes, of course. And thank you so much. First one, I hope everyone it's a good energy next these last hours. So breathe with me. I make yoga in my room in this moment too. So ChiliBangs is a label music. I have started to speak this for some people first. It started in 2018. First I start my label. It's for the reason I need to close a place for artists of the street. So it's Association Arts Gaza. So the people he has create this place for bring the people for the street to have a stage, have a public, have rewards with this. And next of this, so the changement, I go to the music electro. I'm ambassador for different projects in the town in electro music, and some moment I need to create my community. I need to share my vibe. I need to start to make my mood. I launched the ChiliBangs. So ChiliBangs, fast the name Chile. It's from Portugal, Angola. For Artur, you go laugh now. Music from Chile is a music normally. It's a dance to Chile. So the guy is the Capricorn every time when he see me. Hey Chile, come here, come here. So I need to find a name. When I start, I remember this name. So Chile, bang, bang. The art, vibration, movement, explosion, everything make bang. So I think a moment more chill, a moment more bang, but I need to figure out is a community. I want this infinity. So the S, the 8. So in the last part, in my community, make a lot. So ChiliBangs. Next, the spicy for the Scoville, different explosion, different moment, different experience. This is the label of the music. 2 years, 2,000 people with this tattoo come free in my party. And some people as the necklace now for the reason, all people you don't know the tattoo, but you want other things. And in 2020, yes, the lockdown. So I need to figure out some things. Is when I start to see my phone. Oh, what is board up? What is this monkey here in my phone? For what everyone is investing in this guy. So I start to recharge to understand a little more or not. In 2021, Solana Breakpoint come to Lisbon. I'm lucky, I have a girl, she's Natasha, she has the best friend is Noemi, is the singer of Guy Gerber. Guy Gerber is an investor in Solana, he want to invest in the Breakpoint, so he called for lucky to organize the event. One of the best events for Solana, I have listened for some friends, is the best part of the Web3. People, he open the door, he give you the opportunity to share. So when I have start my event, people start to make the question, wow, what is this necklace? What is this tattoo? You have this, what is this? I start to explain. In this moment, I want to figure out an NFT, membership, some things for my community. And people start to speak DAO, DeFi, ReFi. So I start, what is these words? I don't understand. What I want is a vision about community. People introduce me in different events. I start to rock the city with the Foxtrot, the Block, Web3 Go, Off-Chain, everyone. And one day you have the event of Non-Fungible Conference too. I meet this guy, Artur, in middle of the event. So my idea when I go to Non-Fungible Conference is to make the speaker. I want to share for everyone what I want to building, my values, my vision, strong vision for the reason someone it tell, I think is Claudio, and some moment community for building true, and the message you share for everyone, the motivation to take care of everyone without judgment. So I meet Artur in middle of the event. I'm not speaker. I want to go speaker. Too late. And this guy tell me, hey bro, I make a challenge in this moment with Non-Fungible Conference. If you put a mask, you go maybe a win, you go to the stage. Guys, for me, I am still Portuguese. Yes. Any opportunity to go share some things, I go. So I take the mask, I go everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. Artur, so funny. He's so happy to see me with the mask. The moment I go to the stage, John Carp. I love you, John Carp. The ambassador too of my project today. I am too ambassador of the project of Non-Fungible in this moment. He invite me in the stage. So with these people, it makes some question. If you go to see the video, guys, I don't answer any question of John. Only my straight point is to share for everyone. Guys, the space is for everyone. You need to work together. Spices come to the space, something this, and people, he laugh, he like the moment. So from this day, in real, I start to really receive invitation from a lot of people. I have the opportunity to share the real values you have in the space for myself, for my perspective. I open an event, is the Web3 Wednesday, for the reason I need to educate myself too. So I'm inviting people to show the projects, to speak about the Web3 blockchain, and same time I educate myself, and same time I give the opportunity for people connecting. And from this moment, I think Artur go tell you too, the Web3 Wednesday is one of the events everyone know in Lisbon. Everyone has coming in from Lisbon in this event. ChiliBangs has started to go everywhere for show the communities from Lisbon. My only motivation is really to bring everyone in the stage, the same art casa. Bring the people from the shadow, let's go put in the stage. And next of this, it's to create the motivation for everyone, bring with values. Now you have the AI, so it go give help for anyone want to building and work for the efficacy of the quality of the prompts too, but you need values, and you need integrity, and you need consciousness in what you do. So ChiliBangs is a funny agency and community. Help to organize events, help to organize connection. In this moment, I am in process to building an app to organize some education. For the reason the girl Diana, I think it's you, I've tell about education, or someone speak about education is super important. For the reason the kids, the little boys, you go take this asset now, and go make better of us. For the reason everyone is corrupt in these days, and the kids, if you give you this opportunity to not go to the corruption, to see really a better world, guys, you go see a lot of little Manus, little Brunos, Arturs everywhere to give the opportunity and to implement this. So
cool, thank you. This is amazing, Bruno. Yeah, that's very, very nice. And I want to also introduce Artur, who you mentioned actually from NFC, and Artur is working with us, Block&Change, but he has also a company, business development company called NFA. Welcome, Artur, and to be here. But
hello, everyone. Thanks for having me. Yeah. I'm super happy to be here, and I'm excited. Thank you for bringing all these people together and giving the opportunity to speak on stage and share all this amazing stuff. I know it's been a long day for you guys, but yeah, I'm going to give you a quick introduction on myself. First of all, it's really nice to see you here, Bruno, as well, and share the stage with you. I mean, I think we've both come a long way since whatever got us into this crazy world of Web3. But yeah, my story, you know, to put it short and sweet, I was already into crypto. I'm very curious person, very enthusiastic about things that I love, crypto being one of them. But NFTs is really the thing that started my professional journey in this industry. And when I was living in New York, I was walking around, I went to Times Square, and I just see NFT ads everywhere. And I thought, okay, there's something there. I should look into it. Fast forward, I come back to Portugal. I went fully into NFTs and I decided I need to do something here. Got the opportunity to build an UnFungible conference with John and the rest of the team. Ended up being, you know, a happy thing that happened because I learned so much in so little time. I managed to, you know, do so many things for NFC and with NFC. And I got amazing opportunities to work with huge brands in the NFT space, to meet amazing founders, amazing friends, represented NFC all around the world. And being at all these events, you know, obviously completely fast-tracked my journey, you know, in this space. And by being in all these places, I got to meet amazing people like Lubica was the first one I met. And then I met Val in Barcelona as well. And, you know, this industry is still so young, so new, that when you go to these events around the world, it's like all the same friends hanging around. So that's quite funny. After this experience at NFC, I mean, we did an amazing job and I was very confident that what I did there. So I decided, you know, why not do the same thing that I'm doing here, but for multiple events. So I co-founded this agency with Duarte, who is my co-founder, and we are helping multiple events in business development. So yeah, that's who we are. And now let's talk about this is what brought us here. Now let's talk about what makes us stay here, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Thank you, Artur. And yeah, I have a first question for you guys. So, you know, you're growing your projects for a while, you can see and oversee what's happening this year. It's been very challenging. So we're curious to know, what is your suggestion, you know, to navigate or to thrive in this bear market? And from your own experience, from your own startup or your community. So yeah, please, Artur. Or
first, Artur. I think you don't have the mic.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so from my perspective, I mean, if you're talking about surviving from like a, you know, making money kind of perspective, I would say you definitely what we are doing at NFA. Okay, I'm going to carry on. That's definitely what we're doing. You know, all of the people that we are working with, it's people that we, you know, we truly enjoy, like the day-to-day operations of working together, you know, helping these events to reach this common goal. And yeah, I mean, times are tough, but if you are not here during these times, you know, showing who you are and what are your true intentions, then if you just come, you know, later down the line when everyone's already happy and everyone, you know, wants to get the rewards, maybe you won't have the same credibility and you won't have access to the same kind of opportunities that you would have if you start building now. So what I would say is, you know, kind of do this introspect and analyze yourself to see if this is really the industry that you want to be building for the next 2, 3, 5, 10 years. And if it is, there is no better time than to start, working on your project, building your relationships than now, because the only people who are doing it now are the ones who are truly, about it, the ones who truly love it. So that would definitely be my advice. It doesn't mean that you have to be in Web3, but if you want to be in Web3, I would say now is the best time, not to make money, but to build relationships, so that when the great times come, you'll be best positioned, to collect all the rewards.
Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you, Artur. What about you, Bruno? What's your point?
I agree with Artur. I agree with Artur. What I want to tell only here, it's to see in the long perspective, in the long way, every time. Create every project is go building with sustainability a lot, and he tell the best point is the moment to building the relationship with the people, for the reason when you sorry, I am in
Sorry, can I, Bruno, I think you muted.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's the best moment to building the relationship in this moment, for the reason it's not the moment for investing in any things with the money, only in the building directly. Still teams, communities, create, don't need some things I tell you, for the reason I'm agency of event, you don't need to use all your resources. Actually, you need, and the most important, the resource you have used to make a rich content and to learn about what's happening in the moment with the OGs too, but to upgrade your up skills. And for myself, I see example now in the market. Everyone, it's a little more down. Kali here. Yeah, make some crazy shit. So push it. In this moment, the market, the people, don't is still the same in the winter. So I think it's good to only make a reflection and make see the best values in this moment. You have the friends too. You tell point two, it's not only the market where you go invest, if it's Web2 or Web3, but in my case, I think if you want to give two more opportunity for the blockchains, Web3, crypto, everything grow, you need to start to see in turn of you, your friends to onboarding, to educate your friends. The same you see in turn of the New York all NFTs. It's is with a picture, but you too, you a picture, moving everywhere. So share for the people the information. It's super important too. In this moment, it's only this education to make some new up skills and connect the most possible people with conscience, with a really good vision.
Thank you, Bruno. It's been excellent. So yeah, the next question would be actually, to talk about like from your own observation, like what do you see from other projects, like how they coping, or what they are the best practices they implementing, to, during the bear market, or
For me, myself, the first things in this case, if you are okay, Artur, I go tell, it's not make conflict. Yeah, I have the mic, yes. It's not make conflict with anyone. First one is the first advice. For the reason, the market, it's so fragile now. So if you make some error, some enemies, example, I know Artur, he love the gods, he love friends, but in this moment, for a little error in the not an error, but the communication you have give now for the people has made so many people crazy. It's so easy to make a shot in your feet, lose everything. So it's really important to go to the peace and love, first one, and to if you have some doubts, if you have some things you need to change, go straight with the truth for everyone. Don't start to make still pitches. Go straight. Sometimes I make errors. Everyone, it's human. It's here for make better tomorrow.
Thanks. What about you, Artur? What's your view on it?
I'm gonna give my perspective from like NFT projects and how founders are executing and not, and what is working well and what isn't. I think that now the public is very sensitive because everyone has lost so much money. All their portfolios are down incredibly, and everyone is very sensitive to whichever information you put out. And so many things, like there are many big projects that are doing changes on their art, for example, on the art of their collections. And so far, 100% of it has been taken very negatively, and it has impacted very, very negatively the projects. So as a collector, as an investor myself in most of these projects, and as a friend to many of the people leading these projects, I would say now is the time to just keep your community entertained and not necessarily execute, because execution at the moment is not taken, it does not have a positive impact. While if you just keep your community entertained, the community is still alive, and no one is expecting you to do a lot, because whatever you do, everything is so sensitive that most likely will just impact the project negatively. So what I can say, this is not a tip on what projects are doing right, this is a tip on what projects are doing wrong, is try not to execute in a big way during these times, because it's a tough market and people take every chance they get to liquidate, leave, and not be caught in another falling knife. So that would be my 2 cents.
Excellent. I totally agree with what you're saying, like start with a smaller. Also, another question is like, okay, like, we need to build the communities, we need to like grow bit by bit, but how do we make sure or convince certain investors or like sponsors that this is the project, we are the future projects, like what do we do, like making sure we're providing them the right message, or like to get them on a board, because there are still a lot of income or disposable income, and a lot of there it is, but what I could see, people are more picky and they're making sure like that your project is the right to invest or to sponsor. So that's the question, like
so my perspective is doing things exactly like this. So it's building the community, doing things where you're not expecting immediate rewards, and show your passion for the game, I would say. All these things, community calls, smaller events, I think this is what shows your true intentions in the industry, and this will evidently grow your community. And what do sponsors have? Sponsors want to go to an event that has a real community, that people are truly engaged. That's why Non-Fungible Conference worked so well, because I think we were one of the biggest conferences with a really alive community where everyone was excited to be there and share the common interest, which was NFTs, art, and just community in general. So it was like a relaxed setting where you could network. And I feel this is a similar thing that you are trying to build with Block&Change, and that is why it works so well. And that is why there's, you know, all these people here today, you know, to hear us all. So yeah, that would definitely be what I would do if I was in your shoes. Just, you know, build community as much as possible. And there's obviously money out there. They're just, you know, more picky. So you just need to be the right bet.
Thank you, Artur. I actually love what Diana just messaged. Like Simon Sinek would say, play the infinitive game. So it's very lovely. Thank you. What about you, Bruno? Tell us, what's your vision or take on it?
So my vision, I like to tell, I agree more one time with Artur. I see every day, not every day, but I meet a lot Artur. So I am in the same frequency with him in the understanding too. I want to I don't know if I want to add some things in this case, and I'm happy for one time see more people young of me to show and grow, for the reason, you know, in the space you need maturity, it's true, but you have some people, same Artur, he make incredible work, and not only him, you have a friend of him, it's Monica too, you work together, and in my perspective, I tell the team, it's super important, the people with you you work too, and in the perspective for the long term, actually for me, I'm sure the most important in the community example for my case in the event is really to bring the most engagement possible from everyone. So the engagement from the community to go to the event and to use in next the different browsers or app or protocols of the different brands. In the same time, the brands to make a good work solutions for really the people in next use in the mass adoption of the day. From us, the organizer, to filtrate the most possible best projects, for the reason, you know, you never know, sometimes the people is speaking, yeah, it's perfect, you go in this dopamine, but you need to have some filtrate, some good advisors, some good people in turn of you too, and you need listen a lot. Sometimes you speak a lot, but sometimes you need to go to the part of listen. Listen is to see everyone in the same level too. Yes, is this. I don't want to add too much, for the reason you tell a lot of things good, Artur. It's nice, it's perfect. Come to Lisbon, guys. Come to Lisbon.
Yeah, thank you very much. I do wonder if from our audience, if there's any investors perhaps, or like if they have a opinion about it or any insight about it between us. Raise the hand. It would be quite nice to see, and if not, we'll be joining the breakout room. Oh, Artur, yeah, go ahead, please. You raise your hand.
Thanks. I just want to say one last thing, that you asked, you know, about how to build a successful project during the bear market, kind of. I think like a perfect example of a growing project that started literally from nothing is ChiliBangs. You know, ChiliBangs is here. We met like, luckily, literally at the beginning of both of our careers in this area. And ChiliBangs started as, you know, Bruno being charismatic and meeting people in the space and starting lunches and then dinners, and then it's lunches with 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, and then it happens almost every day. And then he really built a true community, because it started as a small group of friends that become a big group of friends. And it's kind of like everyone's a friends of each other in Lisbon now. And yeah, then he had this crazy idea of, let's do a weekly meetup on Wednesdays, Web3 Wednesdays, why not, right? And it started in a way, maybe started small, then starting having more speakers, more people. And then because of the consistency of it, because he did it every week throughout, I don't know how many times actually, probably more than a year. And because of the consistency, I mean, look at the brand that he has now. He has a true brand. ChiliBangs today means something. Maybe a year ago it didn't, but in Bruno's mind, it did. He had the vision to follow along with his plan. And now he has a successful project that was built throughout the bear market. So yeah, just kudos to you. I mean, Bruno knows I appreciate the project. And in Lisbon, yeah, it's an interesting thing. So definitely congratulations for, ChiliBangs.
You have me make the you find the way to I cry. I don't have cry these last days. You find a way to make me some emotion. Thank you, Artur. Yes,
Cool.
it's true, guys. It's with zero is the same zero knowledge. It's with zero, but you come, you break the concept. But yes, thank you, Artur. I don't know what I need to tell. I am same my spicy red now.
Thank you. It's yeah, it's about keep momentum and keep growing. Start small and it will grow. And yeah, to be persistent, I guess, also from my own experience. So thank you very much, Artur. Thank you, Bruno, for participating.
Obrigado.
Sí, muchísimas gracias. And yeah, I think it will be time to go to our breakout rooms.
Yeah.
To discuss our own experience about the bear market. How do we deal with that? If you have your own projects, please share how you coping, or share the tips between each other.
Yes, definitely. We're gonna go into breakout rooms. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lubica, Bruno, and Arthur. We're gonna send you to these breakout rooms. Los vamos a enviar a breakout rooms. Y hubo un montón de comentarios muy buenos en el chat, así que conversemos acerca de eso. There were so many great comments in the chat about, like values and what we really need to focus on. So let's discuss a little bit about that, and we'll see you back in here in 7 minutes.